with what we have gathered here today, it's obvious that you people have ceded some revenue point to some individual, which is illegal. It's against the law. No part of our revenue by law is allowed to be ceded to any individual in the state. None of our revenue are allowed to be ceded to anybody. It is in the law. So if you have ceded any revenue point to anybody, please go and discontinue. And if some people on their own decided to now constitute themselves into government to start collecting revenue, in the coming days, we have started collecting these names. We will invite them, and if they are found guilty, they will be prosecuted in line with the law. No part of Edo State, an individual is allowed to constitute or collect any form of revenue. The only authority bestowed with that responsibility is government. Government at the state level and government at the local government level in Edo State, in line with the law. Any other person that collects through proxy or by anybody is illegal. The word on the line is that government shall collect revenue, and the method of collection is there in the law. So we have started collecting the names of these people. We'll make it public and we'll invite them. There's nothing we are going to do that will be made secret. We are going to make it public. And we adopted 3 unions, 3 trade unions, transport unions in Edo State. For the Okada riders and tricycle rider, we adopted a combination of all the unions that now form itself into ANAWAT. That is the only union in Edo State that is recognized under the law and can partner with government. Their role is enforcement of collection of revenue as far as tricycle and motorcycle is concerned. Government responsibility is to collect this revenue, whereas they have their own union dues, state has its own tax, while local government has its own rates, all in one collection. That was what was agreed on, and that is what the law accepted. The buses and other motor vehicle taxes, we adopted 2 unions, National Union of Road Transport Workers, for all the workers as far as road transport is concerned in Edo State. The other one is Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria Return. That also covers all the owners, no matter the form. All the unions that are associated with owners are under the umbrella of National Union of Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria Return. In quote, drivers' welfare does not exist in our law and does not exist in Edo State. So I am going to order that we set up a task force, and law enforcement agency, the police, will write to the Commissioner of Police. Anybody under any form, whether welfare union or whatever union, that is not National Union of Road Transport Workers and is not Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria, and is for the motorcycle and tricycle is not ANAWAT, should be arrested and prosecuted in line with the extant law. And from Monday, we'll set up a task force which will be across the local government, which the law enforcement agencies, the police, the vigilante, and the POO will be part of this committee. And anybody found in this act will not only be arrested, he will be prosecuted. And for you, LOs and August, please go back and enforce this directive. In a fortnight, we will be giving you our charge on rates and target that we expect that every local government must meet. We will no longer accept this under the table collection. Neither are we going to accept collections that do not enter government account. So we will be talking with our service providers, with the three local government within the metropolis to represent the other local government because of distance. We'll be meeting with you to be able to conclude on the method we are now going to adopt in the collection of these taxes and rates. Because from the meeting, it's obvious that we need to check we need to upgrade to a different platform. So that meeting will determine the platform and we'll communicate that to all of us. Please and please, like I said, over 5 million of us in Edo State, only few of us, God has given the privilege to superintend over the state and local government. God did not make mistake by bringing you to be the one superintending over your local government and some of us at the level of the state. If you abuse this, obviously, your punishment is waiting for you in your retirement. Your punishment is waiting for you in your retirement. What you are supposed to fix today, if you refuse to fix it, it will catch up with you in your retirement. And my prayer for you is that God should touch your heart to do the right thing so that you will not regret and causing yourself for being affected negatively for things you will have fixed when you were in service that you didn't fix. Please and please go back to your local government and make sure government money gets to government account. And you must be on top of your game. You are in charge of the local. I cannot be doing state work and be doing your local government work for you. You are the authority at the local government. Exercise this authority. Please, we need this money to fix these bad spots. We need this money to increase the salaries. We need this money to deal with erosion problem. People cannot pay this money and the money does not get to government account. Please, this is the last time I will speak on this matter. The next one is on social media. You'll be seeing your faces. So as you bring it, I'll be putting it in social media. I'm putting it in. I said, this month we are expecting 100 million for already only bought 100,000. Please, people help us ask whether that is what you think we should get. That's what we'll be doing now. And if you don't want me to go that route, please let all of us sit up. If you need me to come and join you to collect, I'm ready to come and join you to collect. I will leave my office and come and be following you. We need this money to survive in the state. We need this money to fix things. I'm begging now. The next one I won't beg. I'm begging all of you, please touch your conscience. Go back home. Go back to your local government. You have enough staff that can make these things work. You have them. They are redundant. Get them to be useful so that everybody can earn wage, not wage that are now allocated. Before the end of this week, every local government will give them their target. We have a target for every local government. We did it before. It worked. We are not increasing any taxes or rates. We are only saying collect and make sure the money enter government account. Nothing more. And all those people that are in third junction and all those junction or any junction that are not government officials and the unions are supposed to provide enforcers. If you are not one of them, if we arrest you, just know that we will prosecute you in line with the law. We are giving you this warning now. Please, the only way we can make our state work is when taxpayers' money get to government account and government use the money for the benefit of all of us. And I'm sure it's our collective goal to make sure that government money gets to government account. And by the time it gets to government account, it is now their responsibility to make sure you use the money for the benefit of all. But now you are not allowing the money to enter government account. Very soon, the people will start asking questions, and I will put it in the public opinion for them to start asking you questions. The next time is stakeholders meeting we are going to have here, and we'll present account to stakeholders. Let them now ask you question one-on-one. For the unions, you have to go and talk to your people. Some of them are also a problem to us. Please go and talk to them. The journey to making reduces great again is our collective effort. It's not one individual effort. And the only way we can succeed in it is when all of us are ready to put in all, genuinely put in all to make it work. The starting point is you doing the right thing. And if you do the right thing, I do the right thing, everybody do the right thing, things will work for the good of all of us.
Governor has given me charge over this. So the only person that can give you a counter instruction from mine is the governor. Nobody else in the state. So if you are coming, this guy is who is the politician? Who in this state? Governor will not cede any revenue to any individual. It's against the law even. I will not cede any revenue collection to any individual. It's against the law. So if coming with this guy, somebody, please, that is old school. It's not acceptable. So whoever is bringing that issue, the person is part of that conspiracy by that person and those people. You can't tell me I have to teach you how to do your work. If I have to teach you and help you do your work, then you are not fit to be there. And going forward, that is what we are going to do. If we give you an assignment and we are not getting result, we tell you, thank you. Please, you can go. Because the system has to work. If you are not ready to make it work, we get you out. I have already reported you to the governor, and I know what he has told me to do with you people. You people have to work. We don't have a choice about this work we are talking about. We don't have a choice about it. We have to get this money to work for our people. It's not something that we can manage. We can't manage not collecting our revenue and the revenue not getting to government coffers. That is where we are now. So you are looking for who will join you in collaborating to collect money on that table. And that is why any government official or any politician that gives you an idea on how to do it in the wrong way, you join them to do it so that you can have your own. That's what I've seen in this state. That is what I have seen. You just join them. We must maximize collection there to be able to bring them to the same level with other local government. Those local government are viable, but we are making, most of you that have been there have made those local government unviable. There's an agrarian area. Orion was agrarian stroke industries. But the collections and what the economic activity in those places, we have made it so low because of your own selfish interest. All the people that have gone there till now, you just make that local government docile. So we are not living here. Nobody lives here today. The names, you must give it to me. If you don't give it to me, after a while, I will go and tell governor, please just come and see them. They are not telling me. We are not joking about this today. We are not joking. We must get to the root and we must get solution. It's not acceptable. 18 local government, 3 million in a month as revenue. This one will go viral. 3 million in a month, 18 local government. All of you that are Oga, I will list your name. So local government, this Oga. So local government, this Oga. LO joined them 1 month ago. Then I had you people's name. I'm going to publish the name like that. These are the people, the face of the people collecting 3 million in 18 local government in a month. I'll put it. And that is the caption. The face of the Ogas that are raking in only 3 million as revenue in a month, 18 local government. I'll put it like that. Between now and end of May, I will personally do a letter for governor to sack you people. And before sacking, they should get EFCC to check your books. True. Get EFCC to check all your books and you'll be fired. Because it can't continue. We can't continue like this. Get EFCC to investigate all of you. Check all your books. After EFCC have checked you people, sack all of you. Because how can 18 local government, 3 million in a month as revenue? 18 local government, 3 million naira. The local government is not functional. That is why if government that is supposed to be functional is not functional, new government will emerge. That is what is happening. And that's why I said earlier, when government failed in its responsibility of governing spaces, the big boys took over those spaces. We see forest as forest. Forest is supposed to be governed by government. When government see forest as forest, it's not governed. The big boys now use the forest to actualize their own criminal activity. Kidnapping and the rest became the order of the day in those forests. So you have left the space for them, and that space must be occupied. So new people are now forming their own. New government is now emerging because of failure from them. That is the point we are making. You have to be active. You have to be proactive. It's your local government, for God's sake. You have the staff to use to actualize these things. So all this what you are saying, we are lamenting. I don't want us to lament. I want solution. We already know that they are not working. And the result is obvious. If you check all of them, they are all benefiting from this thing that is not working. But government is the loser. And the government that is the loser they will become the bigger loser, because tomorrow they will need the system to help them. So now, this meeting today, every local government must give us solution on how we will improve that. And I'm going to give them tax, and I'm going to give them targets. Because I'm giving the target based on what I physically monitored that they can earn. I was not told. I was part of the drive. I was following. I was joining. I was physically present. I joined in locking some establishment to raise this money. So when I'm giving you a target, I'm giving you a target that I know is achievable. We are not increasing taxes. We are saying collect what people are supposed to collect and let it enter government account. Where we can be doing 50 million, we are doing 300 naira or doing 30,000. We are not going to accept it. Now, you must tell us what is happening in your local government and the solution. And those solutions, we are going to collect it. I'm coming back to join you, and will now give you tax and target, just in line with what Ego also told us.